Hello, here we are. We're in Jacksonville, Florida. Wanted to give you guys a little bit of an outline of Jacksonville. Jacksonville is 1,000 square miles, and it's one of the largest cities in landmass in the United States. It's huge. We have the beaches all the way over here, all the way to Baldwin over here, which is about an hour drive, and you're still inside Duval County. This green area here is Duval County. It's huge. You have, this is called the West Side. We'll talk about the West Side a little bit later. Clay County down here, which is has some really nice areas in it. We'll talk about Clay County at a different time. Baker County's out here. Nassau County's up here, and Nassau stretches all the way over to up here. That's Fernandina Beach, Amelia Island, and all of those areas. And then you have St. Johns County kind of sneaks up here. It's kind of wild because Duval stretches down, and then St. John's has this little chunk here that's all Ponte Vedra Beach and Ponte Vedra and Volano, and then down to St. Augustine. This is Jewington Creek. This is St. Johns County as well. This whole area, we'll talk about St. Johns County, because St. Johns County is an integral part of the Jacksonville area. It's so close, and it has a lot of new neighborhoods, a lot of planned communities. The school systems are great, so it's a good area. We're not going to avoid St. Johns County at all, but we're going to talk about Duval County a little bit here. This first episode, we're just going to give you a kind of an outline of the area, so that you can, when we talk about other areas as we go on, we'll do segments based on the beaches, the historic areas, San Marco, Riverside, Springfield, stuff like that. We'll kind of break it up so it's a little easier to understand. As we go on too, we'll talk about traffic, because whether you're moving here, relocating for work, relocating for retirement, you just want to be close to family, you want to come into any of the Navy bases we have. There's certain areas that traffic-wise could prohibit, an easy transition for you. So we'll talk about those as we go as well. Traffic's an important part. We don't have huge traffic issues here in Jacksonville, which is great, like some of the other bigger cities, but we will talk about that stuff as we go along. Just for a lay of the land, you have one Navy base here, you have NAS Jax here, you have Mayport Navy Base here, and up in Kingsland, Georgia, you have Kings Bay Submarine Base. So a lot of bases. Cecil Field has Army Reserves, I think, as well. And these are your airports: Cecil, Herlong, you have Craig Municipal Airport here, and then you have Jacksonville JIA here, Jacksonville International Airport up here, which is also expanding. So we're getting a whole another wing within the next few years, which is great. This area over here is Riverside Historic Area. Lots of really beautiful older houses. You're on the water. This is the St. Johns River. The St. Johns River's one of few that flow from south to north, which is cool. But St. Johns River goes all the way out to the ocean. So no matter where you live in any of these areas, if you want to go offshore and go fishing or whatever, you can go out here at the Mayport jetties. There's these long jetties that go out here that protect it from the wind and the waves, so it's a little easier to get in and out. This is Intercoastal Waterway, and this goes all the way up, The Intercoastal Waterway goes down the entire inland part of Florida, all the way down. Lots of waterfront neighborhoods and access here. A lot of people fish and ski and wakeboard and stuff in the Intercoastal Waterway because it's so small that it's protected from the wind. And you can find some nice little areas down here to get away from the wind when it's windy. Golf course communities, we have a ton here because it's Florida, we can play a lot. Glen Kernan Golf and Country Club, Windsor Park Golf Club, Jacksonville Golf and Country Club, all right here. Then you have Queens Harbor Golf Course up in here. And then Marsh Landing down in Ponte Vedra, Marsh Landing, and then Sawgrass East, which is the country club side, and then Sawgrass West, which is the Players Club. Then you have the Ponte Vedra Inn and Club, which is a really nice resort club setting. Jacksonville Beach public golf course, which actually is a really good golf course. It's they have salt resistant greens and fairways there, so it stays really nice year round, believe it or not. It's a very popular golf course. Atlantic Beach Golf and Country Club up here in the heart of Atlantic Beach, really nice private club. Catherine Amy Park, there's no Hannah Park here, there's no golf course, but it's a really popular park. We'll talk about parks and stuff later. Windy Harbor Golf Club on the base is nice. Blue Sky, which is right here by Craig, it's a public course. Hidden Hills Golf and Country Club, which is a nice course as well. So as you can see, we've got tons of golf courses, airports for travel, whether you're flying small planes, big planes, all of that, you have really easy access to the airport from anywhere in Jacksonville, which is great. It's one of the reasons people love living here is because we have the St. Johns River, we have the Intercoastal Waterway, we have the ocean, just an hour and a half inland or so. You can get to the Ichetucknee, the Springs, and to Gainesville. Tallahassee's just a few hours away. Gainesville's an hour and a half, 2 hours away. St. Augustine's 45 minutes or so from most of Jacksonville. So a lot of easy access. When you start getting in here, like I said, it's Riverside, all historic area, Avondale, Ortega. You have San Marco, which is all historic in here. A lot of walkable areas in here. You can, restaurants, shopping, houses on the water and stuff. It's really cool. This is San Jose, down into Mandarin. Mandarin's a really popular area. Then you get over here into the south side area. There's new communities down here, south on Kernan Boulevard, Seven Pines. I've got a video up about Seven Pines house that we have new construction right now. So a big community back in here that's really nice, custom homes in here. Pablo Creek Reserve is an exclusive golf club that's really nice here, south on San Pablo. You have the Mayo Clinic, which is great. You know, if you're coming for the Mayo Clinic, you know, we have lots of areas around it. University of North Florida, Jacksonville University. So we have a lot of kids that come here. And then Florida College of Jacksonville, our community college here, which is a really good, you know, set of schools that we have here. If you're coming for schools, and there's lots of areas to live around these schools as well. If you're looking for an investment for your college age kid or something like that. This is considered the Intercoastal West. You know, you have Jack's Golf and Country, Glen Kernan, Queens Harbor, all of that. These are all, you'll hear me say as we go along the Intercoastal Waterway, going over the ditch. So when you leave the beach, it's considered going over the ditch to the Intercoastal Waterway. It's kind of a joke around here. People say they don't cross the ditch sometimes, you know, but Intercoastal West, there's waterfront communities all through here. You come across, if you look, we've got like our roads are like a ladder system, which is really cool. You know, we have Butler Boulevard, we have Beach Boulevard, Atlantic Boulevard, and the Wonderwood Expressway or Mount Pleasant Road, which all kind of feed into the beach, and then we have the roads that cross. So it's really good. It keeps the traffic flow a lot easier. I mean, when you look at traffic on a map on a daily basis, you can see that these areas the traffic moves relatively well. You start hitting traffic when you start heading over the Buckman Bridge because it's a really long bridge and it's feeds a lot of people. But we'll talk about traffic later. Atlantic Beach, Mayport Naval Station here. Atlantic Beach here. Got nice town center right in here. Right in here is they call it the Beaches Town Center. We have some friends that call it Neplantic, which is cool, kind of funny. But Neptune Beach, then Jacksonville Beach is the bigger portion of the beaches. Lots of hotels and restaurants and stuff, shopping and stuff through the beaches, which is cool. Ponte Vedra down here. Not a lot of commercial, really no commercial on east side of A1A here. It's mostly all residential. On this side, you can get a lot of shopping and stuff like that. This area over here, Nassau is down here. Nassau is really expanded. It's fully developed. They're almost, I think they're pretty much sold out. Golf cart community, schools, restaurants, shopping, the whole 9 yards, all in one community. About 15,000 homes, I think, which is cool. That's down here, plus a lot of other riverfront properties along here. This is Roscoe Boulevard, which has a lot of really nice intercoastal homes. Other than that, when you head over into here, this is Middleburg. This is down in Clay County. Middleburg, if you're looking for land, a lot of people come over here, and you can pick up some land, a house on some land over here. We'll talk about some of the Baker County places that have become really popular. You have Callahan up here to the north in Nassau County, really popular area. Hilliard even further to the north, and then Glen St. Mary and some of these counties, Briceville over here in Baker County are really popular for when you're looking for land. That's a great area to move. Here's a little outline map of Fernandina Beach. You can't see it on here. It's Nassau County. We'll talk about Fernandina and Amelia Island later in a little more detailed map. But as far as Jacksonville, that's kind of an outline of Jacksonville. We'll talk in detail more about traffic, schools, the beaches, events that we have coming up that are really cool. The one thing I can't believe I forgot is our Jacksonville Jaguars, right here, Everbank Field. This whole area down here this is Springfield, which is a historic area as well. But Jacksonville Jaguars, the Jumbo Shrimp, minor league baseball team. We have Iceman hockey down here. We have the Veterans Memorial Auditorium. We have lots of concerts. We have the monster truck show that comes with the Gravedigger and all that. And Iceman, and then what else am I missing down here? I think that's it for right now. And they're building hotels, like a walking area. A Four Seasons is going in down there. They're really expanding this area down here. There's nightclubs going in and breweries and stuff like that. You have the Jaguars, the Iceman, the Jumbo Shrimp. Oh, and Daly's Place. That's the one I was thinking of. Daly's Place is attached to the Everbank Stadium. It's an outdoor amphitheater that has concerts and stuff all the time. And one of the best concert venues in the country is the St. Augustine Amphitheater. We'll talk about music and stuff like that, but supposedly it has the best sound of like any amphitheater. I know it doesn't compete with Red Rocks or something like that, but it is a really good music venue. So our music scene has really stepped up here in the Jacksonville, St. Augustine area. But we'll talk about all that stuff later. Thanks for, I'm Eric Dreibelbis. We're the Life's a Beach House team with Keller Williams Realty in Atlantic Beach. If you'd like to get more information on any certain area, comment below and we'll reach out to you. If you're interested in any certain, any ideas you have on any properties or anything like that, we'll help you out. We have a team, Dava, my wife, my daughter Donya, our team member Kayla, and a team member Michelle that are all here for you to help. And if you guys have any questions,